Alright, welcome back everybody. Krakatoa, the name of this map. And this is Stampede, and Stampede is really interesting because you get these helpless units, these peasants, and they just kind of sit there and they whine and they look really weird. And they have like, I don't know, they have some kind of like social disorder. Like they don't like looking at anybody, making eye contact. They just they whimper. I think, you know, they have some kind of, they need to undergo therapy. So basically what you need to do is you need to escort them to these flags all the way across the map, and they teleport away to get their therapy. So if you're able to get them all the way across, you get a point for every patient that makes it to therapy intact. And so along the way they're going to be basically, there's a little bit of resistance. The other team's going to try to actually kill them, which, you know, I guess that's maybe a form of therapy, but more often than not that just kind of exacerbates their condition. So so your goal is to prevent that from happening and, you know, basically escort them safely. So having said that and explain to you how Stampede, how this game type actually works. These are our two teams. It's game number 5 in Osmodian's, I don't know, miniature draft style after party tournament. And this is game 5 in the first week between Team Osmodian and Team Karma. And Wayward One, I guess he's instead he's gonna have Arsenic captain. It's going to take a back seat here. Arsenic, Honky, Eastwind Captain, Empy Phil, Chef Paris, Sam the Butcher. I mean, these are all pretty decent players. These are all pretty good players, as we've seen from looking at the Myth World Cup, from watching all of the films. And I'd have to say that all these players are pretty great. Sam the Butcher and Empy Phil, maybe not as great as some of the other players, but they could still probably. They can still probably beat me in a one-on-one or something like that. I know Sam the Butcher at least routinely kicks my butt whenever I play him Gimbal in the Wit, and Empy Phil can probably give me a run for my money as well. He was on the Time Wizard team. Across the way we got Osmodian, and Genghis Khan is actually going to be substituting, I think, this game. He was originally on Giant Killer General's team, and then Rat King also. Rat King is from Rat King's team, so they're both going to substitute and help out Osmodian. Funky, Pablo Bar, Somnus, Ramirez, and Father Xmas in the game still. Okay, so whites are going to be healed for pus purposes. There's Arsenic's team, and who has the villagers, the patients? Arsenic controlling those, controlling the patients for his team there, and Genghis Khan going to control the patients. Look at them run. They just don't know what to do. It's going to be controlling those patients and trying to move them across the map. And let's see, going to be a flank kind of piercing its way through the mid. Ramirez going to be leading the charge there. Who else? Pablo Bar is with him also. So it's going to be a Ramirez Pablo Bar flank of sorts. I'm going to blow this up slightly. In the south, a couple of whites there. Osmodian sinking those, I think. Somnus and Osmo going to be moving down, scouting that out. Not a whole lot of goals. Here's a goal. Oops. Clicked on the mini-map. Alright, there's Osmodian's goal. In the north, that's going to be where the the patients go. Father Xmas and Rat King, Genghis Khan, they're all going to be here. Scouting them in the north, it's going to be Wayward One. And he's going to definitely scout those peasants out, no problem. And he's all up here by himself, I think. Yeah, Wayward One's got the entire north flank to himself. Yep, Chef spots it. They're sending their peasants north. Genghis is there, whatever that means. Captain in the mid. Honky. Honky's there, backing him up. There's Sam the Butcher in the kind of south of mid. East Wind, MP Phil's here. And Arsenic's force kind of behind them there. So Wayward One, he's going to be kind of driven before Genghis Khan and company. They're going to attempt to push through here in the north. Captain's goal going to be taken out. That pus disappearing forever. And he's ordered to back off. So he hightails it, gets out of there. Genghis saying he feels nothing for his peasants. Not quite sure what he means. Where are those peasants anyway? Oh, they're way back here. This is actually a really interesting map because it's deceptively small. It's not a very big map actually, even though it seems like it from the mini map. And who's over here? It's Funky. Funky with some pus. No, he's just got the gold pack. Interesting. And another interesting thing is a lot more archers, I think, for... Actually, it's not necessarily true. I was going to say a lot more archers, but I think it's just split up more between the players on Karma's team. Uh-oh. Could that be a bottle plus? Oh, very nice shot there. Very well done. And once again, you know, I apologize if you experience any lag, technical difficulties, so on and so forth. I'll try to minimize that as much as I can, but, you know, whatever. You can still get the idea. So, the south of Karma's team gonna move in and kind of focus down the middle force of Asmo's team. In the north, Honky's going to hold off the advance as much as he can, you know, aided by Wayward One. Genghis Khan, you know, doing what he can, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. And whoa, this is interesting. Ramirez has a white just chilling. Uh-oh. So far he's going to protect that white. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh my gosh, that did not work out for Ramirez at all. Ouch. And however, I think there was a pus or something that went down. And yeah, Team Asmo going to still be in the game for that reason. Let's see. There's MP Phil. Where are those peasants? They're in the mid. Okay, another goal going down. I think that was Wayward One. So kind of some very skillful use of that dwarf, taking out those pus goals. So right now it's actually very close, 65 to 70%. Could have been a lot worse for Asmo's team. So pretty dang good so far. What was that? That was Funky. You picked up a small pus packet. Oh no. Well, that's going to set back Asmo's team a little bit. MP Phil saying he is oh so lucky because that puss was a small puss. I don't know, is it luck or is it just bad luck for the other team? So here we have Pablo Bar. He's going to be trying to move in, backed up by Father Xmas. Well, except they're going to be, I don't know, we'll see. Pablo Bar, I think he's going to have to focus on Sam the Butcher. So here's MP Phil, he's going to be targeting Funky. Funky's going to wisely back out. He's just kind of keeping tabs on them, trying to slow them down, and keep tabs on also where the peasants are. The peasants are right here. And so he's doing a pretty good job. Some stuff happening in the north, 66%. It's still fairly close. Chef Paris going to lose that goal. So far some very good defense against goals for Team Asmo, Genghis Khan in particular. Though their mid is kind of getting there's a lot of pressure on this mid. And where's those are the patients. Here's MP Phil. Some kind of miscommunication going on here. Clear flag or what's going on? Need to stay dynamic. In the north, I guess they I guess Team Karma finally got through. They basically got Team Asmo on the run. Father Xmas, I think he's gonna get cleaned up here in the mid also. Interesting dud. Oh, interesting. MP Phil accidentally knocked a dud into his archers and lost those. Pretty good shot there by him. I don't know if he did that on purpose. Little what do you call it? You know, like a... Oh, I can't think of the word. I keep wanting to say convalescent prize, but I know that's not it. If you know what word I'm talking about, leave a comment. I'm going to stop embarrassing myself. Alright, so Genghis Khan, he's going to be moving in. He's going to attempt to rush here. If he can get through, he can get his patience all the way across, possibly, although... We have some units. Sam the Butcher is going to be moving up to aid this this northern force. Honky, I think, has a chance, but he also might get taken out. But Sam the Butcher, Sam the Butcher might get here in time to help out. The 6 patients got through so far for Team Karma. Here we go. Those are the patients there. Genghis Khan, he's going to try to run interference. That was a pretty bold move by him. He's going to try to run those down, run those in there while slowing down this force. He may be able to make it. We see a couple of patients basically got killed here in the south. Nice white. But I think it might be too late. East Wind is going to attempt to run in here. He's got Captain has a pus. This may work. This may work to their advantage here. Genghis Khan basically has 1 warrior left. He has 2, but this one is nearly dead. Pretty intense as Captain moves in with that goal. He still has a little bit of room. The flag is all the way over there. Uh-oh. Arsenic moving in with another goal. This one is not carrying a pus. And he is getting some great position. He has a lot of room. Throws it in there. Gets 1, freezes a couple. And he's going to attempt to... yeah, there's just not enough melee here to defend. Genghis Khan going to chase away Eastwind's warrior. But these goals are just going to be cutting down these patients. Unfortunate for Genghis Khan. He may be able to get a couple in. Can he get more than 6 in? It doesn't really look that way. 4 it looks like. 5 maybe.
1 minute remaining.
But 6? I don't know. I think only 5.
Game over.
Very close. Very good game. This was actually a very close game, and in no small part to the introduction of a couple of substitutes. I don't know how Rat King did, but Genghis Khan's presence was pretty fortunate, I think, for Osmodian's team. Sam the Butcher actually getting a lot of kills, 14 kills, Eastwind 14 kills himself. Looks like Sam the Butcher actually doing the best out of anybody on Team Karma, or Team Kramer. So I should probably, since everyone else calls Team Karma Team Kramer, I should probably call it that also. So pretty good showing there by Sam the Butcher. Just goes to show that it's not always the players with the largest reputations that do the best. Sometimes it's you know, lesser known players that fill the void when needed. Genghis Khan 9 kills, 53 damage. Father Xmas got 10 kills, but I think 53 damage is going to be the most. Rat King also with 53 damage. Unfortunately, not too many other players did that well for Team Osmo. As you can see, there's quite a discrepancy between the damages, 225 to 323, so almost 100 damage point difference there. So that's going to be it for this match. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and hope you enjoyed this game and this match also. And you know, we'll see what happens on Sunday as the next round of matches are played. If you're playing in those games, then good luck, and we'll see you then.